Hello there guys, this is the Project Prince and I'm here with the A1C 2012 Fall of the Samurai Edition, a 1v1 tournament with 128 players at the start, 2 group stages, and finally the playoffs, and we are now in the quarterfinals of this tournament. We're gonna have Il Terribile from Lita against Epic. And I'm not actually sure which clan Epic is from, but I know that in the past he was in AA, I think. But I'm not really sure which clan he's in right now. But the game is starting. Since this is the best of 5, the first map is Aggony Village. Next map is Kawabe River, and if needed we have Kanto Plains. So there are they must play two battles on Aggony Village, at least one on Kawabe River, if necessary a second one, and if it's 2-2 after that they must play on Kanto Plains, one game. So the game is loading right now. We have, of course, as I was saying earlier, Aggony Village. From spectating from Il Terribile's point of view, as he is the attacker in the first game. On the left flank we have Sword Dojo, center Farmhouse, and on the right Workshop. So we will probably see a fight for the Sword Dojo and Farmhouse, or Farmhouse and Workshop, depending on how the players position their units. We'll see. And of course I'm not going to be showing the deployment at all of both players, since that would be a little bit bad for either of them. But I can say that I like Il Terribile's army for this game. I think it's quite nice. I'll just have to wait and see how he uses it. Just waiting for both players to set up right now. Nothing much going on. Still waiting, but on this map, as we saw last time, I believe it was Miv versus was it? No, not that one. I believe it was Tycho versus Caesar. Tycho went for some sort of hybrid build on here, and he actually managed to rush and do well against Caesar's forces. But the game is starting. It says game number 1 between Il Terribile and Epic. So looks like Il Terribile's forces are over here. It's actually got a Bushido gun general, some cav over here, revolver cav, vanilla, shogunate guard cav rank 2, some Yariki rank 6, Yariki rank 6, and 2 Yariki over here, both rank 2. It's also got 2 units of 150 over here, marine unit, and a white bear. Then he's got 3 white bears, 1, 2, 3 over here, and an Armstrong gun, vanilla Armstrong gun, surprisingly. Now for Epic, he's got, say, more, well, he doesn't have any kind of art on his own, so that's different. Then he's got some white bears rank 1 over here, Yarikachi rank 5, some white bears here as well, rank 1, and his general is Bushido gun, and he's got some Yariki rank 6, 1, 2, 3 over here, and Another one over here. This is actually Yariki rank 2. And also a Shogun Guard Cav that is rank 5. So interesting. So yeah, did I say that he has White Bears 150, Marines 150 over here, Red Bears, yeah, White Bears rank 1, White Bears rank 1, yeah, I did say those units over here. So pretty much it looks like Terrible's decision over here to go with Art is interesting, as he is the attacker. But I mean, there are a lot of choke points over here, so it's gonna be difficult for Epic to do anything. But if I were Il Terrible, I would just push up my cannons even further ahead. I think that might be a better choice. So let's see. Yeah, well, he's not really hitting over here because he needs to get his cannons closer, and now he's realizing it, and he's gonna move up his Armstrong guns forward. And he's the attacker, so he's gonna have to do something. But I think he just wants to use his Armstrong, I mean the ammo on his Armstrongs first before actually pushing in. That's a smart decision, because that's why I bring Armstrongs to. And you need to get use of them since they're a pretty expensive unit, 1300 Koku. And you also need a retainer for it. So you must make really good use of it if you do use it. And you can see over here, by pressing space, that I can see Il Terrible's units moving forward. I mean, his Armstrong guns. And over here, Little Miss Micro by Il Terrible. His Marines got a little bit decimated over here by the Marines of Epic. So, and now Epic is going to be able to move in and take the Sport Dojo. And Epic has all 3 dojos, so at this point Il Terrible is really going to have to do something, because in 10 minutes he's going to lose this game if he doesn't take 1 dojo back. Taking 1 dojo back is going to be really important. See that he's gonna have to do something over here, and Epic tried to feint a little bit here, which is a good move. And I think, I don't know if what Epic is doing here is a good idea, because Terrible can just kite him if he wants to. Terrible is not doing that. He's not responding, so this is not gonna go so well for Terrible. He's bringing in his revolver cav though. If he kills this Yarikachi, it's a cost-efficient trade for the Terrible, but and the Yarikachi is still alive, and now Epic is sending in Yariki. He's gonna take out revolver cav of Il Terrible, because Il Terrible's revolver cavalry isn't that fast. But yeah, you can see that the engagement over here didn't go that well for Il Terrible, but he's got the unit over here that he can use to turn up. But now he's got more problems over here, and his Armstrong guns, 44 kills. So right now they have not paid for himself at all. And Epic is sending in more Yariki over, but the thing is that he's about to get shot by this Red Bear infantry unit. And he notices that, and I'm not sure how I like this engagement by it, but he's got some supporting Jin and supporting White Bears, so I think this is actually going well for Epic. And now Epic is gonna try and get away with his Yariki, and his journal is gonna be sent into the Red Bears. This is a bit suicidal, I think, but we'll have to see how that goes for him. He's also sending his Yariki in, and he's going in from all sides. So, and also Il Terrible's journal is up here, so if he dies, then it's a big problem for Il Terrible. But here I like what Epic is doing. He's running in his Yarikachi from a side that they cannot be shot at, and to the White Bears flanking them, so that's probably gonna rout the White Bears. Over here, the Red Bears, they're gonna get charged by Epic's Yariki, that is at 44 men. They gonna have to reload before they fire, and they don't really get to fire a volley off. So I would say that Epic has pretty big advantage right now. All these units have been routed of Il Terribiles, and Armstrong guns gonna get caught over here and routed. See that Epic's Yarki are going for the Armstrong guns, and Il Terribiles, Red Bears trying to turn around and fire. But really, there's not much that they can do on at this point. And Il Terribile also calls GG. Well, that was a good initial engagement for Epic, and he used it quite well, to say. And to me, it seemed like the attacker in this game was Epic, but in fact, the attacker was Il Terribile. And he's losing everything he's got right now, so yeah. Well, I guess Il Terribile will probably change up his plan in the second game, or at least be more focused on things. And let's take a look at the unit statistics. And by looking at the unit statistics for Epic, see that his Marines and White Bears killed a lot, his General killed a lot, and basically that cav engagement went well for him. As for Il Terribile, United States Marines not cost efficient, Armstrong guns not cost efficient. Armstrong guns really need time to become efficient, and they did not have the time that was required. So it's a little bit of an odd choice to go with Armstrong guns as an attacker. I would have expected him to bring them if he was defending, but well, not necessarily expected him, but I would have preferred it if he went for Armstrong guns as a defender. And we can see that his revolver cav got charged by Yarki and killed just a couple Yarikachi. So that wasn't too effective. But we're gonna go into game number 2, and this time it's gonna be Il Terrible defending. We'll see how things go. And let's see what both players are gonna do once they are ready to go. So just waiting for both players still, and I am on Mumble right now. Hello!
Hey, what's up, man? I need just a few minutes.
Okay. I'll just send you all the details over Steam. Also, there is an interesting thing that I forgot to mention. El Terrible is not using a level 10 general, he is using a level 6 general for the duration of this battle. So he can afford more units. So that is something interesting to keep in mind.
Click, 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 click. Sounds like a machine gun.
Well, my keyboard is a machine gun, and my mouse is
Oh jeez.
I don't know. And I just asked both players to switch their mons, as the colors were pretty confusing.
The server says full.
That is strange. I'm telling him to remake.
I think I'm
slots.
joining now.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. You're in.
That's what she said. I tried playing against Il Terrible, I think like 2 days ago, but he didn't want to play because he wanted to keep his avatar kind of cheap.
Oh.
Oh, I hate this map. I'm so glad I'm not in this tournament anymore, just so I won't have to play on this map. It's like my worst nightmare other than Oboke Gorge.
Yes, because you melee rush.
Yes. All those choke points. Dear God.
Okay, supposedly you are too loud. So, I'm gonna have to lower your volume.
Okay.
There we go. Looks like El Terrible was looking at the public chat instead of the game chat, so that would have been that was awkward.
How do I turn down my volume?
What?
My volume.
I turned it down, so
Oh,
you
it's
don't
better
have to
now?
worry about it. Yeah, I just turned you down. You don't have to worry about doing anything.
Oh, cool.
Tell me on Steam if the volumes are okay in A1C chat. Viewers? Is it okay?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Alright.
I love Mumble. I wish Fraps could have this good audio quality. This is the audio that I use for my top 10 machine photo spray. I just did my recordings in Mumble. No white noise or nothing.
Yeah, Mumble is quite cool.
The bad part is I had to join random servers to do my recording, and whenever I always change my name to like AFK or something and join like a chat that's like that says AFK just so people won't join it. But whenever someone joins, they just say, "What are you doing in my server?" Recording. Damn.
Funny story. And what do you think both players are gonna do? I think maybe Il Terrible might go for RT again because he's that kind of defensive player, I guess. I don't know how to say.
I don't think he will. I think he'll just take the same old line builds, and maybe he'll take more of a heavy base cav build.
Maybe we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, that's what he does. I surely am not expecting a melee rush though.
He used it against me, like a nice mix, but on this map, I mean, I just don't know. I mean, Epic brought a couple, was it 2 or 3 Yarikachi? I was watching the stream.
I saw one Yarikachi level 5, but
I think he used
I
2.
don't remember.
The first one that attacked the red bear, and the other one that attacked the white bear.
Well, the one that attacked the white bear was damaged, so I think it was the same one? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not sure.
You're most likely right, because the stream really doesn't show everything. I can't, like, you know, get the bird's eye view of the battlefield and just look at every single unit.
Yeah.
I hope this time Il Terrible goes for the dojos, because when I faced him, he, like, was a maniac for the dojos. He just wouldn't let me gain one.
Yeah, and I think we should call him Il Terrible, as I used to call him Il Terrible, but he said he's Italian, not Spanish, so he wants to be called that way.
Oh wait, say it again?
I said he wants to be called Il Terrible, not Il Terrible, because he says he's Italian, not Spanish.
That sounds too complicated for me, so I'm just gonna call him Terrible. Or Tear. Oh, that's my boy Epic, yes! Well, he did exactly what I wanted. I can't see Terrible's army, but I'll say it when we start.
Yeah, you used to be with Epic in the same clan, or is that not right?
In AG? Or
in
in
AA.
Lita? Oh, AA.
Yeah, wasn't he in AA?
I think Epic is in AA, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not when I was in AA.
Yeah, well, I know he was in AA before, but I don't think he is in it right now, and I don't even know if AA exists anymore.
Well, it does, they're just not as active. That's all clans, really.
Okay. Well,
I really like Epic's build for this.
yep, I do too.
It's probably what I would take.
Not what I would take though.
Just lots of cav, really.
Yeah.
I'm really loving revolver cav lately. That with melee rushes, it's like unstoppable.
Yeah, with melee rushes it's the best, I think. There's like, that's where you get the most use out of it, I think.
You
The
see,
melee
he
rush.
didn't bring any artillery this time, and he brought 6 cav. This is Terrible's army. Let's see how many 150s. 2, 3, 3 150s, and just, it looks like the others are vanilla.
Yeah, so I guess he's going with a more standard build this time around that he is more comfortable with. As for Epic, he's just got a Bushirogan Journal, of course, some an Imperial Guard Cav, some Yuri Key, rank 2. The others on the left are rank 5 and rank 6 respectively. White Bears, what else has he got? Yeah, only one
I think
150
maybe
unit, Royal
He can
Marine,
move up
but
his
that's about it.
MCAV now.
Yeah, and he got 5 shots. Well, he got 5 kills, I mean. What did he kill?
Yariki.
Oh yeah, the ones that are moving over to the hill.
I would be having a headache if I was facing Epic right now, because he's splitting up his army and trying to beat these threats on multiple fronts. It's really, ugh. I don't know how I would face him, really. I just need a large army. So they're just spreading out. It looks like, well, dojo wise, I can't really tell who's gonna get the main advantage. I mean, Epic does have like a mix. I mean, he does have one sword, some spears, so I guess the sword dojo will benefit him and his cav. El Terrible, he's gonna go for terrible because he doesn't like the ill part. He's gonna go for the workshop,
Well,
and he's gonna be completely denied the archery.
it's like Il Terrible, they may prefer to. Well, he's trying to get up that hill with the unit, and he seems to be managing it. So he's gonna have that hill advantage over there. He's gonna get some nice downward charges, but we have a volley being fired from the Royal Marines into Spear Levy. Now he's pulling back because he doesn't want to allow Epic to unleash a counter volley.
He should really bring his MCAB over here, just take some pot shots at that spear levy. Get rid of that, which is the mage shield, and you could better shoot the Shogatai. .27 melee attack too, thanks to that sword dojo.
Now his Marines won't be as efficient over here because they can't use their 150 range from that position if he plans to stop there. Now Yariki's coming in for Epic, and nice suppression fire popped from El Terrible. It's gonna help.
As a Bushido player, I had to say Epic has an advantage over here. He's gonna mass all his forces, unless El Terrible can reposition that red bear on the hill. Get some nice flanking shots.
Yeah, I think Il Terrible needs to get down that hill and take out the red bear and move some cav into the Royal Marines or something.
He needs to keep running those 150s. It's kind of a waste to just leave them against Shogatai. They're gonna get like raped, literally.
Marines of Epic firing in, although not in the best formation, but still.
Nice little cav charge here by Epic, going downhill a little bit. It's kind of going in Epic's favor because he got off a better charge.
It still depends though, because if Terrible, he's not really using his units as efficiently as he could be, and he's just tangled up in melee with Marines and stuff, so
I feel like Il Terrible actually, he's defending well.
Damned lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
Can't really tell who's really winning this fight so far. I mean, I guess Il Terrible is gonna win because he has more guns, but
yeah,
it all depends.
He still has some cav, some melee cav. So does Epic. He has one melee cav left, and he's gonna charge
Shogun a guard cav.
Yeah, straight into
29 melee attack too. Damn, and that's gonna do some serious damage.
But I don't know if it's gonna be enough for him, because that Marine unit is just gonna tear up the Shogunate guard cav, the Marine unit that's in the forest. And the White Bears, they may still be alive after, or will they? Well, even if they rout, that's not a bad trade for Il Terrible, I think.
Terrible has a lot of cav left though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna like take some of the units and reinforce this region. I feel like Il Terrible has this.
Yeah, Il Terrible now can rush down the hill with his red bears because Epic just wasted a full volley of that red bear to fire at routing units.
Oh yeah, that routing Yuriki.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no one really is going to take advantage of such a small little thing like that because sometimes they reload so quickly and this game is kind of buggy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Terrible has this. He does. I mean, he has cav left. He still has his Jin. Looks like Epic now is going to send his own Jin into combat.
Yeah, and Red Bear's going to be flanking Epic's forces.
Taking nice shots at that Jin though.
Your general can no longer fight, sir.
I just feel like with all this cav, it's just yeah, Terrible has
terrible
got this.
injury for
terrible
Epic's cav. I mean Epic's
terrible damage.
Yeah.
Well, now Epic is gonna take some shots at these cav. He needs to just shoot at these cav instead.
Terrible is running away his,
he's not even taking shots at that Red Bear either. He's just walking ahead without turning his units around. So, and he's gonna charge downhill with that Yuriki into the Royal Marines.
Yeah. So even though Epic had the dojo advantage didn't help him because he didn't.
I just feel like he didn't have enough melee.
Yeah, he had like what was it? One Shogitai, I think.
Yeah, one Shogatai and a couple Spear Levy.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the archery as well, and he followed up with his guns, so you figure it would work after that. That's something what most that's what most Bushido players do. Terrible is going to send his Yeriki into the Imperial Guard Cab of Epic. He's going to mop that up quite quickly, and he might turn around and attack that White Bear, having a stare down with Terrible's Red Bear on the hill.
Well, Epic's Red Bear is gonna go up the hill and get mauled in a second.
Molded.
Looks like.
And he's gonna run away.
I guess, yeah.
Frank Sinatra helps. Gotta love the Rat Pack. I'm more of a Dean Martin fan. I've been hearing a lot of him on the radio lately.
I don't know why he's pulling back because there's no reason to go run back from there.
Well, I guess he just wants to. He just doesn't want to, lose. So he's gonna try and keep it as far away from. I guess he just doesn't want a close game, but he's got it.
Yeah. Like, there's no way he's gonna lose this.
It happens, man. It happens. You just can't predict it.
I feel sorry for that man that died in Epic's Red Bear unit. 149 out of 150.
Oh, that one guy.
Yeah. So I guess Forrest helped out Uteribile and
Same number deployed.
choke point. What was it? Yeah, that was a bit of a choke point as well.
It's tough to attack with like a melee mix while you have the same number as your opponent.
Yeah, taking a look at the stats for Uteribile. Royal Marines 150 did best. Obvious, then Red Bears did decent job. Imperial Guard Cav 2. Yariki ranked to 95 kills, so he did quite a good job as well. For Epic, surprisingly, White Bears did the best, 157 kills. Royal Marines only 96 kills. Shogunate Guard Cav 94 kills.
Why they
Not
gotta be White Bears? Why
efficient.
can't they be Black Bears?
Why
they gotta be White Bears? Why can't they be Black Bears?
I don't know, maybe he has something against the Black Bears. But I guess rank 1 White Bears have higher reload than vanilla Black Bears or something. While vanilla Black Bears have higher accuracy.
I love the Red Bears now. And I've
Yeah.
been seeing a lot of people use the Shinsugumi police force.
Yeah.
I wish that unit can inspire nearby units, then I would take it, but it's just not cost efficient to me. That's why I like
Well,
the Red Bears.
If you spam it, it's not efficient, but if you bring like 1 or 2, I don't know, maybe it can be useful. But it's useless to bring more than 1 or 2. Even 1 or 2, it depends on how you want to use it.
Because the stats of that thing is like the same as a White Bear.
Well, it has +2 morale
And the melee.
and better melee stats, so yeah.
In classic battle, that thing is worth it because it gets Banzai.
Yeah. So then it can't route if it gets charged.
Yeah, after you expend all your ammo, you can just send it into melee. That's the kind of versatile unit I want for like a Bushido army. Just a gun that's so strong in melee that once it gets off all its ammo, you can just send it into melee.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's me though. I like having overpowered armies.
So yeah, now we're gonna be moving on to Kawabe River. And El Terrible is gonna be the attacker.
I wish Epic would like use, since this is a flatter map and it's much more wide open, I'm hoping one of them takes like a nice mix and just rushes, because I'm sure they were waiting for this map anyway. So it's 1-1 now, right?
Yeah. I don't. Well, this map isn't particularly good for 150s though, because of all the ridges and stuff. So I would bring 150, maybe two, but no more.
One sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Just one.
One.
Wabi River, though. What other choices did they have?
Sorry? Choices regarding what?
Map choices. It's a set map choice, right?
Yes, it's a set map choice, so they'll be playing 2 games on this map, well, for sure. And then if it's tied, they just play on Kanto Plains. That's the final tiebreaker map.
Do you know how many retainers you can hold by being a level 6? Is it 3 or 4? I know level 7 you gain another slot, so I'm wondering if it's 3.
Well, at level 10 you get your 5th, at level 7 you get your 4th, so...
That's be 3, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I wonder what retainers he's using. Maybe the extra ammo,
Yeah,
the flogging
grounds.
officer.
Yeah,
and the practice
probably
grounds.
extra ammo, practice grounds, and flogging, I would assume.
I just need all the abilities of my gen. I mean, Bushido is just not as strong if you don't have all your abilities. Other than that, I just use a gun gen.
Yes, why no command?
Well, in beta, a lot of people use command because that bombardment ability was just so intimidating. You just couldn't expect it. But as soon as the more you faced it, I guess people just got so used to facing it, like you can easily avoid it and spot it. Because the advisor really ruins it. The advisor bombardment is coming, you know.
Well, it doesn't have to be just command. You can still get some points into gun or whatever. So I don't know.
I just find the stationary stand and fight is just so useless because you could target it with like your, you know, guns, and units are just so vulnerable now.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I actually prefer command gun instead of command now after.
I like
after
command
that game.
Bushido.
Command Bushido? Oh, maybe because of the speed bonus or.
Well, the aura really. That's what I did before. I put like 1 point in gun just to get the gun,
Okay.
and I wanted to increase my aura because the aura for a Bushido gen is just so small. You can only get like 5 units, 5 or 6 units, depending on your formation and how small the formation is.
Yeah. So you just put 1 point into gun and like
2 in aura.
2 in aura,
Improved
yeah,
aura.
and rest Bushido. Well, I guess.
Like Gunbatsu, for example. You know the radius is like triple the size of the aura.
Yeah. It's
Well, that's kind of
really
OP,
big.
don't you think?
It's really big, yeah, but.
I wish they
it's-
would make heroic charge longer though.
It's Gungeon, I guess, is pretty strong, but you don't get the increased morale though from command, nor do you get to see your opponent.
The reconnaissance, yeah. That was one
Yeah.
thing I really did like, because they couldn't know what gen you took, because it would always say like favors a balanced army, I think, if you use command gen. But people use mixed anyway, like gun, Bushido, and it would say favors a balanced army, I think.
Yeah.
Or no, it would say what was it? I wish I could look at my avatar and see what it says. I know it says something about you have a gun and Bushido. But when does it usually say balanced army? Favors a balanced army.
Yeah.
Well, usually they just can't expect it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because with Shinobi they see that you're using it, so they just automatically hide their units.
You ever thought about using ninjas with a command gen? Because of the reconnaissance, and like
Oh
the
yeah.
whole, so it's even more surprising than using Shinobi Informer because it's like, oh, he sees my army, so you're gonna be a little bit more cautious if you see that.
Yeah.
It's not like it's almost like using Minomi Spy because then you know they're gonna take ninjas.
Yeah.
I've been using them a lot lately, by the way.
Upgraded, I assume, or
Ninjas and the Yukatai or whatever it is.
yeah. I think it was, who was it that tried to do something like that? Was it Caesar that tried to use them in
Maybe.
one game, I think, on Ikonora.
Just an entire ninja army popping up behind you.
I mean, you get it. If I said ninja, I don't mean ninja.
I wish there was such thing as like a ninja cav. I mean, they did it in Napoleon to the War. You know, the Spanish guerrillas.
Yeah. I forgot what they're called. I forgot a lot of the Napoleon units.
I miss those units. Like people would try to do the flag glitch with that. Like they would choose. Of course, they would choose Spain, and they would like.
Yeah.
Quick switch and take like Prussia.
You would double load an army or something to do that.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Then they would use the Spanish units.
That was well, Napoleon was fun, but I can't play it anymore now because of all the samurai. I just can't get back to Napoleon's controls. They just bug the hell out of me.
I don't see a difference in it actually. I know you probably see my like Napoleon to the War Shogun 2 Tactics video. It's like I play the same way in both games.
But it's very annoying when you give your units order to move and they just walk, so you have to press run every time. And not only that, but like, I don't know, it just feels weird, and I don't know how to explain it. It's how Napoleon feels to me now.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, at first it was kind of after I played Shogun 2 and I went back to Napoleon to the War, before I would be so cautious. Now I could just easily throw away my units. I just charge, Banzai charge in front of an army without even thinking really, and I get no penalty for it. Kiting is still really good in Napoleon to the War. This game not as effective.
The game is starting, and I'm gonna go over Il Terrible's build. Gun Bushido Gen, and what does he have? Just one Marine unit and one White Bear. Those are his 150s. Then he's got some Vanilla Line, 3 Red Bears it seems. Some Yariki, rank 2. Wait. One Shogun Guard Cav, rank 2. Yariki, rank 2. Yariki, rank 2. Revolver Cav. Then some more Yariki, both rank 2. And I think that's his whole build.
Epic has 3 vanilla red bears. He does have a white bear with 150 range, a United States Marines. He has a Imperial Guard Cav, Revolver Cav, Shogun Guard Cav, and 2 Yariki. And it looks like he does have a Bushido Gun Gen next gen. What's that one unit by the workshop? Yep, he has 3 Yariki, not 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting in a new patch. Maybe people won't use 4 Yariki, but we'll see about that.
I still use it. I don't use Shogun and Guard Cav as much anymore.
Yeah.
I just go with Yariki.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard bringing
so
that extra Cav unit. Yeah, it is. What is Terrible doing?
An ambush, General! An
Whoa.
ambush!
Okay, well...
Ambush! Well, Epic is gonna lose that unit for sure.
Yeah.
That's one easy kill. Just Epic has a Yuri key popping up, and it just popped up in front of like 3 other cav units of Terrible. So Terrible is like, thank you. Nom nom nom.
Epic was thinking about engaging, but he's not, of course, because engaging up there would be a big loss for him with the rest of his cav.
That unit only killed 6 units, 6 men out of 1 Yuri key of Terrible, and that was pretty much it. That didn't really pay for itself.
Yeah, it was even like rank 6 Yariki, I think. So it was super expensive, like 1,130.
I don't like what Terrible is doing right now. I mean, he can get the Sword Dojo, but he's not exactly capturing it right now. But he just gave away 2 important dojos to Terrible. I mean, to Epic. He is not Terrible. The Shrine and Workshop is very important.
Yeah, very surprising move by Terrible to go over there into the forest as the attacker.
He's gonna pull a Taiko and just go for the forest and the slopes. He just wants to get that hill advantage and hide.
And then your Epic's gonna come in with
all the cav on one flank. Well, that's what I did against Taiko when I was practicing with him before his matches. I kind of like shifted all my cav on one side. Same side where, who's his previous opponent? Caesar?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did pretty much the same thing as Caesar, but it didn't go so well for me. Terrible's just gonna go and get the Sword Dojo now, which is Yoriki. I guess he has to. No, he's just not in the radius.
Yeah.
I thought at first he didn't give his unit the key building capture at first.
Okay, now he realized.
This is like Gettysburg.
Stare at each other and do nothing.
Units on the hill, greater numbers advantage. Depends on who has more 150s. Yeah, Terrible has an advantage. He has the hill, he has the forest, and he has 3 150s compared to Epic's 2 150s. So maybe if he combined his 3 150s together and focus fired on Epic's US Marine, then he might be able to turn that in his favor even more.
But Epic doesn't have to stay there. He can just pull back into a better position.
He could use that to his advantage. He could be like, you can't touch this, la 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 la, and back up and force him off the hill.
Yeah. He doesn't have to stay there, and I don't agree with him pushing up over there.
Everybody's gonna charge their cab on the same side. Don't do it, Epic. No. It's a trap! It's a trap! Don't do it!
Okay, he's not doing it.
Thank God. Thank God.
But he's about to get shot by that 150 that Il Terrible has. Il Terribile, my bad. But does Il Terribile have the line of sight? Does he? Maybe?
Nah, he's behind the hill.
Now he's not gonna be anymore, I think, so he might get a shot off before that unit gets cover. Let's see. What's happening? Oh, okay, never mind. Gonna give attack order and his unit is not doing anything. Okay, now his unit's gonna fire, or is it? He didn't even get first shot.
And it's running downhill too. Maybe he needs to send a cap into it.
Okay, that was not very good for Il Terribile. Now his White Bear is gonna get charged by Yariki too, but we'll see how this engagement goes because. But I think Epic is doing a good job because he does have a free line unit that he can use to fire at the Il Terribile.
I feel like he's doing more damage to Il Terrible with the least amount of units.
Yeah.
Terrible's White Bear is wavering at the moment, but Epic just lost a couple cav units in this engagement, so Terrible's gonna do a counterattack against Epic's Red Bear. He's gonna change targets into Epic's Yariki, I think it is, yeah. But it has like 26 melee attack.
A revolver cav is just gonna be so good for the Terribile if he can use it efficiently, but he has to do that. Yeah.
No, he's not gonna be able to because his 1 Yariki is facing like 4 cav units at the moment. Oh, now it's getting, now it's getting some pretty good shots.
Your men are routing,
Where's
sir.
Epic's Jin? Oh, it's fighting Terrible's Jin. And it's losing.
Oh, Revolver Cav versus Revolver Cav. So of course Epic's Revolver Cav is winning. Oh, what's happening?
I see lag.
Oh, it's fixed. But it looks like Epic's gonna be the one winning that. The Jin versus Jin fight is going Epic's way.
And Terrible is reinforcing with another Cav unit. It's the Yeri Key, and he's going to send that into the Revolver Cav, and that unit is going to be decimated. Jesus. That's probably the fastest Yeri Key that died against a Revolver Cav that I've ever seen. It went from 60 to 14 in only like 3 seconds.
Another Yari Keys over there though, but I don't think Epic's...
2 Yeri Keys are facing 1 Revolver Cav, and I bet you the Revolver Cav might win.
Yeah, it's winning in melee, it says. Oh, but it's firing now and it's getting some shots off.
Yeah, man, Revolver Cav with guard mode and it wins.
Yeah, both gens are gonna be routing. Oh no, El Terrible's Jin is still alive. But the Revolver Cav might get it.
Wait, where is it? No, it's gone.
Both are still there. I mean, the Revolver...
No,
oh, okay, the
Terrible's
Jin...
gonna win this, because I feel like... Oh wait, no.
No.
I don't know. I can't tell now. He still has the forest and the hill advantage, but he just doesn't have the numbers to really back this up. He's going to start shooting into the back of these retreating units, and he's going to try and harass them even more with the Revolver Cav, but Terrible's just going to take some easy shots against this Revolver Cav, and that's going to be one less threat. Epic just doesn't have the amount of good quality units as Terrible has, and Terrible still has the hilly position.
Yeah, and he can't get shot right now because those Marines can't really get the line of sight, so he's behind the hill. He can't get shot at. And Epic has like 2 units over there by the shrine, unable to support. So 2 of Epic's units are standing looking at the 1 Marine unit of Il Terribile.
That red bear is looking into the back of this white bear of Epic's units, and like, my god, their uniforms are different than ours. They look so good. Red coats.
Okay, so that's not going to be a good engagement for Epic.
Yeah, like 1
lose.
red bear is facing 3 units here. 1 red bear, 1 white bear with 150 range, and another white bear with 150 range. So yeah, this unit is just going to be outgunned, and Epic is going to be forced to retreat.
Yeah. So, in essence, Il Terribile has 3 150s, Epic has 2 150s, so Il Terribile wins.
Well, Terrible's white bear is wavering, so... Well, once that suppression fire gets off it, then it might stop wavering, but it's in a lot of trouble.
Il Terribile needs to be careful because he might get shot by those Marines, or not. Okay, he's pulling back.
So, who's the main attacker for this?
Well, Il Terribile is the attacker. He's always the attacker in the first game of a map, so this is the first game of this map. So he's the attacker.
Epic is being really aggressive, really.
Yeah, for a defender. I don't know why he tried that. He just had to... All he had to do was defend. And see the weakness of Terribile's forces and strike, but... It's so risky to go through there, to that little forest over there.
Terrible should use his 150s. He has like 1 more than Epic, so maybe he should like use it to bait his units forward.
Now he's doing it by the shrine. But
well, he's going to position 2 150s, the United States Marines and the White Bear, to face 1 150 and the vanilla Red Bear of Epic. He's going to get a nice little formation going to where he can counter wherever Epic moves.
Yeah. I don't know why he's like sitting up. He can just flank Epic's forces if he wants to. Because wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units for Epic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units for Il Terribile. So Il Terribile can just flank, and oh, looks like Epic's gonna move up. but that's gonna mean Il Terrible is gonna get a shot off first. And he's gonna have another bear unit to assist, but yeah, that red bear is gonna be history. Epic
Red bear versus red bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has more men in his number.
Yeah, not the very inspired assault by Epic, I think.
I guess he wants to take the pressure off of, like, take the strength off his center, and now he's going to try and flank with his United States Marines, but they can't really shoot what they can't see.
Yeah. Even if he flanks, like, Il Terrible, they can just get a volley off and pull back. That's all he needs to do. And now 2 units firing into Epic's 1 unit, I think. Or they know he's giving attack orders to the other. So once that is done, he'll be able to fire at them. But this unit for Il Terrible, you see, it's only got 5 kills, so it's not getting that good shots. It's only getting like 4 kills per volley. And Epic
10
is
shots now.
very...
Yeah, it's because of this forest.
Yeah, but Epic's doing good because he started getting the units out of the forest. So he's getting more kills for his unit. And the Marines are gonna be flanking, but...
Well, Terrible now is going to take 2 units, and he's going to gang up on the depleted unit of Epic, but Epic is of course going to reposition his strengths against Terrible's weaknesses. He's going to get a full unit to just try and focus on Il Terrible's depleted 150 White Bear, I think it is. Yeah,
I think Il Terrible may be making mistakes now.
It's just this positioning, it's so awkward.
Yeah.
You think he would like try and go in the flat.
Yeah, but doesn't need that hill. That ridge, or whatever you call it. But now he's gonna get some free shots off. No, he just repositioned it for some reason. He could have gotten a free shot off, but he repositioned his bear unit. It looks like Il Terrible is trying something sneaky with his Marines, if you see.
Oh yeah.
But this is gonna work? We'll have to see if Epic falls for it.
Well, you could focus 2 on 1 in that situation.
Yeah.
Epic is kind of moving up. He's also pulling off another little sneaky thing. He's hiding his White Bear across the river.
Oh, I think Epic's United States Marines are gonna be very helpful over there because they're not gonna take many casualties because they're in the forest, and I think because of their higher accuracy they should be able to get some nice shots off. And look at Il Terrible, he's doing something very smart right now.
Alright, 2 units against 1, that's what he needs to do. Just focus and get it off the field.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh, okay, he's fixing it. Shot off. Oh. Okay, now that changes things a lot. That unit's toasted. But his Marines are getting flanked right now.
By Red Bears.
Yeah.
Now they're moving up. They gotta stop moving up.
Yeah.
Now it would be nice to take his US Marines and focus on that Red Bear.
Ooh.
I wish he would be a little bit more active with that White Bear, that 150 across the river. I mean, just take some easy shots against that Red Bear. That'll force Epic back, and he can get on even ground.
Gonna fire back into Il Terrible as White Bear, but Il Terrible should win this.
Stat-wise, his unit is better.
Yeah.
I wish he would take away that shrine. I think that would help him a lot.
Yeah, that's what he's doing now. Oh, Marines, nice volley from Epic. Epic still has a chance here, but he's making a mistake with that red bear, keeping it over there, getting shot for nothing. I think, wait, what does he have left? Is it 3 units? After that one is routed?
4.
Well, yeah, but that one's probably gonna rout. Or is
He's
it?
gonna lose. Yeah, he's gonna lose that red bear.
Yeah, he's losing it for sure now. So it's down to 3, and I think at this point, Terribly has the advantage. He's gonna get the shrine. And his white bear in the forest over there is wavering, surprisingly.
He's gonna try going across the river. I don't know if he. Well, I think now he sees it because the white bear was hidden, but now it's not.
Yeah, he didn't need to do that. In Terribly, that is. He could have just waited.
I mean, it's a 150 range unit. He should just take easy shots and run away.
Yeah, I think Epic, what it's trying to do is that red bear, I think it's out of ammo, so he might use it as meat shield. Maybe. The one that he's running up now, the one with 38 men. Might use it as meat shield in case he's gonna try and assault somewhere, but it's gonna be hard. Oh, there we go. He's running it up. Probably gonna be using it as meat shield then. So he absorbed the Marines' fire and then run up with his own Marines and fire back into the Marines. It's probably his plan right now. But I don't know how much that red bear can take before it routs. Oh, surprisingly, it's still not routed off the field.
Turbo has so many units though. He could just easily just run away or.
Well, Epic's getting nice volleys into Little Terrible's Marines. Did some damage. And his Marines have more men in them than Little Terrible's. But yeah, that's about it. He just has Terrible just has more men. I mean,
yeah,
more
he's gonna
units.
flank around now. He has the shrine. Now he has a freed up unit that he can flank with.
Might lose that red bear though if he does it.
Served in as the meat shield.
Yeah, and I guess the Marines may lose their ammo by killing the red bears. We'll have to see because it's a forest. And they're not doing much per volley. If you think about it, yeah, the Marines probably gonna be out of ammo soon of Epic. So that could play into effect.
And now that white bear is giving out some flanking shots.
Yeah, that's painful. Yeah, it looks like Terrible they might get this. And what's out of ammo? I don't see. Oh, that white bear is actually out of ammo. The one that was flanking.
The U.S. Marine.
Yeah,
it's going into melee, or is it just moving up?
I think it's going into melee because he used a lot of ammo while shooting into the forest. So, what is it?
It's not shooting back.
Well, I guess he still has ammo, but he's gonna lose his Marine unit now. For sure, I think. Yeah, his Marine unit is just bugging out and routing now. But well, I guess the third players would have won that anyway, even if it was gonna fire back. It's because he had another unit. Okay,
yeah, he says his 150 didn't have any ammo.
Yeah.
The one he was flanking with.
Yeah, it got like one shot off, and that's it. I think. And I guess that's game. And the third play is up 2-1.
Alright, that was a GG.
Yeah. It was an interesting match.
That's why I like Russian. I can't deal with the whole slowing down and shooting.
Let's take a look at the statistics. As soon as the game loads. Come on.
Terrible deployed the same amount, 1,290. He lost 834. He killed 845. Man, just so close. Like losses and killed.
Yeah. But he had more men.
So of course, Terrible's 150s killed the most. The most being the White Bear instead of the U.S. Marine. That's surprising. One of his White Bears didn't kill more than it lost. Epic, almost the same thing, except his
Volver Cav. Look at that. That was a lot of Yari key and expensive units that it killed, I think.
that revolver killed so much.
Yeah. It killed Shogunate Guard Cav, I think, and Yari key or something. I don't know.
2 Yariki.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm not in the lobby anymore.
Oh, same thing. Oh. Okay, it terrible crashed, so we're just gonna have to wait for it to get back into the game.
So what's the score now?
It's 2-1 for Il Terrible. Epic won. He had a nice start by winning the first game, but he lost the next two.
I wish someone would melee rush. I wish someone would melee rush.
Might be Il Terrible, because he's ahead. But I don't think. What is his name? I don't think Epic's gonna melee rush. Not right now.
I mean, when I faced Terrible, he at least brought melee against me.
Yeah, he does.
Didn't work out
melee.
for him, but I think just rushing, like straight at your opponent, will work out. Though it'll be a lot quicker, and I don't know. I just feel like it'll work better for this map.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But compared to Ikanora, yeah, rushing's much better here. By the way, I just realized, but you sound like Frood.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. At least I don't have his cackle of a laugh. Cack, 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 cack.
Well, not entirely, but somewhat. You have a little bit of fruitiness in you.
Fruitiness. Sounds like you said fruitiness.
Fruity? Yeah, not
Fruity.
fruity.
Fruitiness. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Take it however you want.
Oh dear. I just woke up, so I'm kind of tired. Can't really be as enthusiastic about my commentary right now. Plus, my body's kind of aching after playing Ultimate Frisbee 2 days ago.
Oh yeah,
You
you
should
told
play
me
it.
about
It's,
that.
Ultimate Frisbee is like the coolest thing ever. I just found out about it 2 days ago, and I was so interested in it. Because after my buddy told me about it, I looked at a couple videos on YouTube, and I was like, okay, I gotta play this. It looks so much fun. I'm a short, fast guy, so I would be like a good receiver. Not good for like distance-wise or anything. That's the job for the tall guys. They gotta stay at the end zone and everything. I don't know if the viewers ever played Ultimate Frisbee. Maybe a few of you know. what I'm talking about. But it's so cool. It's like a mix of European football. It's not a physical thing, so I think a lot of people will like it. It just needs to be more known. After
Okay.
we won 15-14, we went to IHOP.
Game is rehosted, by the way. So
All right. Thank you.
I want there's a game called Girls Only. If you take a look at it.
And there's 4 people in there. You know, it's just gonna be all guys with girl
Yeah.
names.
Let's see who it is, just for the lulz.
Let's switch our names and just join it and
There's-
like dominate everyone.
There's a Tycho in it.
I'll change my name to Point Girl. You changed yours to the Prussian Princess.
Aggony Prussian Princess.
Just dominate all of them and just shout "Girl power!" Yeah, in a deep, manly voice.
Yeah, one of them was called Tycho. But I don't think it's the Tycho though.
The Tycho we know.
Yeah, I don't think it is him.
Tycho, what are you doing in there? Sick perv. Says girls only.
He's asking in chat what's going on.
It's hosted now.
Okay, let me find it.
It says full.
I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Full, yeah.
You should play in the Quick and Dead tournament today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I have to stream a game at 19 GMT. And I still haven't finished my homework because...
Well,
What?
the game is at 17 GMT.
Well, Duck's game is at...
Duck's game is at 19
19
GMT. I
GMT.
think in 2 hours, Quick and Dead might be over.
Well, I still have to do my homework because I didn't get time. I had to go vote today for, what do you call him? For the Senate and what are the others called? Deputies? I don't know. I think so, yeah.
In America, the only thing we vote for is in like American Idol. It's the only thing we care about.
Okay, the slots were remade, so maybe you can join now.
Hey, Terrible leveled up.
Oh no! He's gonna lose. No.
Well, like, I think when you're level 7, your avatar gets like plus
Yeah.
300 more Koku.
But you get another retainer, so...
That might be good. Might be part of his strategy. It's all a part of the plan.
Yeah, he's like, in the 4th game, based on my calculations, I should be level 7, so I'm gonna make this
That's like what they do in
specific build.
StarCraft 2. It's like
Yeah.
what they do in StarCraft 2. They're like, okay, I'm gonna play serious, like macro game, games 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna cheese in the 4th game.
Well, when MVP plays, everyone's like, oh, he must be planning so much and stuff, and then when you ask him in the interview, he's like, I just winged it. I just felt it that I should be chased.
You just know they're trolling then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen the matches yesterday of Hero versus Pole.
I looked at the, what is it called? I looked at the
Twitch.
brackets, and yeah, Hero 3 over Teja again. What happened to Teja? He lost to Hero 4-0 at the DreamHack Finals too. So like Hero is 7-0 against Teja. That's crazy. But Life is like 10-0 at least against Teja.
Day
so.
9 mentioned that. He goes 7-0, damn. Tasia, you need a break. I wish they would just melee rush, seriously. Like, Terrible, I hope this really is a part of his plan. Just get that extra retainer, get Blade Master, and Get that extra point on your Jhin and just melee rush. I remember when I had to face him for, it was like our first match for the last round robin. I was so nervous because he was level 0 and I was level 10. So he had a huge like fun advantage over me. He had such great cav too. And a huge line infantry build. He had like spam cav and lines, and I had to face him. If I lost to him, then I would have been out of the tournament, and I ended up beating him because I melee rushed. You know what? I have an idea, just to pass the time. I'm giving away 2 of the Otomo clan DLCs right now, so if y'all want them, just make a comment, say pick me, and I'll have Prussian Prince choose 2 people to give away the DLCs.
So let's pick one each.
What do you mean 1 each? Just 2 total.
No, you pick one, I pick one.
But it's never mind. I'll pick 1.
Well, you said you have 2 to give away.
Yes.
So then, and you said that you want me to pick 2.
But I'm biased though. I would like to see my friends say, I want it. Oh, okay. Have it. Just say pick me, and we'll choose.
What is Epic talking about? He's like, I don't really want to win this, really. What?
I like Terrible though. He's like, I do not understand this sense of talking. Just do the troops. What?
To the troops.
Yeah, just do them.
Okay, that sounds wrong.
Yeah, just do the troops. We'll talk later. Giggity.
So he doesn't want to play 5 games. I don't want to win, really. What?
This is like the ultimate quote of all time. This is like the wisest words I've ever heard. Just do the troops. We'll talk later. By Ill Terrible. His last famous words before dying to a stroke while facing Epic.
As Shogun Gaming 1, I don't know when that's gonna be uploaded, when the Miv vs GG game is gonna be uploaded, because YouTube has been processing it ever since I stopped streaming, so maybe it's bugged, maybe it's not, I don't know. But you'll find it on Zerit's channel. Anyway.
Did people comment yet if they want the DLC?
Yes. Yes, there's 2 people who want it. You can check
Should we wait a little bit longer?
We can wait, yeah, I guess.
Since we can all see each other's avatars now in YouTube, we're just gonna wait for the person with the naked pic pop up. I think Epic is just giving up right now. He's like letting loose. He's just gonna take whatever build he wants.
Maybe he's doing some mind games. And he's like, oh, I don't want to win, whatever. He's just
so Terrible could like not
Yeah.
play as serious.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's good. I've got this.
Game isn't starting.
Kind of like what happened between me and Taiko. After the second game, he was like, GLHF and congrats in the third game. Fourth game, same thing. And fifth game, same thing. So he's like, GLHF and congrats.
The game isn't starting when the countdown is 0.
Oh, wow. Wait, I think the room's bugged because I can't even type. It's not showing up. Oh no. I think someone may have dropped or something.
It's epic. I just know it's him.
Let me see. I'm checking Steam to see what's happening. Epic.
Epic
Gonna show
just
them?
Epic just replied to me. He's like
Oh.
he crashed or something.
Yeah, Il Terrible is not even on Steam now. He's offline.
Epic, you win. Your mind games worked.
Congrats. Well, this is unfortunate.
Oh, just so that people would know, the 2 DLC are completely free. It's off of Steam, and all you really have to do if we select you is add me on Steam, and I'll gift it to you. It is free, I swear to God. You don't have to do any naughty things for it. If you want.
If you
No, I
want,
don't like-
you can do some.
I was really like disappointed with those new units though. I mean that gun cab unit I like, but the new gun unit it's so useless. I mean it's just like a much better match like Samurai. I guess it's more cost efficient, but I was really hoping for like an actual tercio unit. You know, pikemen, swords,
Yeah.
muskets, all in one unit.
Yeah, well. I guess it's not meant to be.
Let it be, let it be, let it be.
Duck's probably practicing now for Iriskin.
I like how Zer, like in the comments before, like I don't know how long ago, but he was like, now Pointy's playing a Master P. That is completely not true. I am not biased. I would focus on one player, and every single thing that they do, I would say they're making a mistake. Now that is pulling a Master P. Oh, Point Man is taking his revolver cabin. He's focusing it on a Shogatai that is so expensive, so he's making a mistake there because he should really be focusing it on something that's moving away from that unit. Something that's capable of destroying the revolver cab instead.
Okay, we have a problem here.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'll invite you to chat so you know what there is. So, wait, I don't see you. What the hell? Where's your name?
Can I just rehost?
Wait. Well, there's like a problem, so... Why can I not find you on my friends list? Whatever. I'll try and find you through here.
You got so many friends! Even though I have more.
Why the hell can I not invite you? Oh, there it is. You got it?
Yep.
Okay, so... El Terrible is saying that he is under a tempest and that he crashed and lost connection. What's like well, that's pretty bad. And Epic is trying to give up and give the win to Ilteri today. That's not the way you want it.
Don't let him. Fight to the death.
Well, I don't know about this.
This is really awkward. Like, well, Epic has schoolwork, so yeah, Epic is gonna concede.
Then
Disappointed.
Then what's the point of playing if you
point.
can't really?
There's so many point
Finish it.
puns going on. I mean, the whole point of I gotta stop saying point. The whole process of, you know, asking for this match to schedule around this time is because you're capable of playing around this time anyway. I think Epic is like in 2 other tournaments right now anyway.
Huh?
Epic is like, I must go now. My people need me.
Well, this is awkward.
Maybe they can reschedule. Because outright, I mean, this is seriously, this is like the playoffs, man. I mean, he needs to play all his matches. Like, maybe play the rest another day, but
this is top 8. Whoever wins
why
this
give
is
up
in
now?
semis.
Why give up now? I almost gave up in the first round. That was understandable, but I kept playing.
Well, I don't know if they can reschedule under these conditions. I guess they can only reschedule for like a couple hours or something, I don't know. If he can finish what he has to do, but still.
Okay, just to take the viewers' minds off this, DLCs, we're gonna start selecting. So, Prince, you may go first.
Okay,
Ladies first, of course.
Then you should need to start.
Shut up.
Alright, so first guy, R2D299. I like the name.
That's not his name. Wait, is it?
R2D2.
No, he spelt it wrong. It's it's letters and numbers. It's not like an actual word. You know, the letter R, then D, then well, he gets it. Let's see. The Grand Duke. He's such a. Wait a second. I think you spelled you spelled it wrong. Where's the extra D for Duke?
He's not the Grand Duke. He's the Grand Duke.
Grand Ook.
The Grand Duke.
The Grand Ook.
Yeah.
Well, you get the DLC as well. Just add me on Steam. I wonder how I can show them. Can you add the my Steam link to the description, or just give me your Steam names and I'll add you.
Yeah, just write them in the comments section. And I'm gonna add your YouTube to the description as well. But I guess
The Grand
this
Duke,
is it
I
for
didn't
now,
actually
so-
mean that. Just don't hurt me. I'm very frail at the moment because, you know, Ultimate Frisbee, it's a very physical sport after a while. When people jump on top of you just to reach that Frisbee. So what's your Steam names so I can add y'all and give to you these DLCs?
well, I'm gonna be closing it now so that I can edit it later. I'm doing it now because if it's longer than 2 hours, I can't edit it on YouTube for some reason. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.